Okay, and it is more Italian league, and I'm pretty sure there's playoffs, of course. And it's Trentino versus Piacenza, two very, very good teams. Obviously, you see it's a five-setter. Fifth set goes 18-16. It's going to be a real good game. You know the teams. You've hopefully watched a few of them. So it's Michielletto on the outside, the man, the myth, the legend, the unicorn himself. Lavia also on the outside, the other Italian outside. Ryklicki, can't remember where he's from, but he's a big old right side. He's good. And then who runs the offense? I forget. Oh yeah, Spiritzoli. Spiritzoli's the backup Italian set. Wait, no, he's the main Italian setter. Sorry. And then for Piacenza, we got Brizard, the main French setter. Effie on the outside, Timothy on the outside, Romano on the right side. He's the lefty Italian kid. Simone in the middle. Bunch of ballers, really good teams. I'm excited. And I mean, like Michielletto, probably one of the most unique players in the game right now. And this kind of stuff right here is why, like, he's able to just kind of take an easy approach, two steps, swing high off of Simone's hands, almost gets the kill there. A little sneaks through there. Effie, pretty sure Effie is from Italy, but I could be wrong. And I've been liking what I see from this middle over here for Trentino. I like what I see from this guy lately. I think he's been doing pretty well lately. I always think it's so funny when Simone steps in and sets because, bro, those hands are crazy. It's crazy how this is like a good set though. Like it looks so weird coming out of his hands, or like so weird when he does it, but it's a good set. Like it's honestly a good set. I probably shouldn't be talking so much right after that, but I was talking to somebody about blocking. And this right here is a really good double block because both guys just go up, press forward, and make a stable block. And you see it's easy for Brizard just to sit in there and dig it, okay? Don't be making crazy reads if you know it's going to be out of system like this. Like these guys over here are out of system. Don't try and make some crazy moves over here as a blocker. Make it easy for the defense to read it. If it's super tight to the net, yeah, you can go up and do something with it, okay? Also, we got Maar on the outside. He's a beast, too. Number 7. But, yeah. If the other team's out of system, they're not in, like, the best situation, like, you're probably going to get a nice double block right in front of them, then just make a stable block. Make your guys block a wall so that it's easy to read around, easy to play defense around, and you're not opening any gaps, okay? Because if you're diving line, if you're the outside and that middle's closing, if he presses straight forward and you dive line, that leaves a gap, and then him closing honestly doesn't matter anymore. Okay, so try not to make some crazy reads out of nowhere when when it's just not the time to do it, you know? So Michielletto ripping that puppy. That is a tough, I mean, come on. That's tough. And again, like you saw with that last serve, he cut it to the sideline. Obviously, he still put some power on it, put some velocity on it, but he still contacts it very high. It's the same principle of like trying to hit sharp, either 2-2 or 4-4, whatever you're doing. It's the same concept that you want to stay high so that you have space to go over the net, if that makes sense, you know? So like even on the serve, he's still getting his full range so that he has his full range on the court too, you know? Bang. Ooh, sits in there. Pops up there, bang. Let's go, nope. Let's go Ryklicki back there, serve. All right, we're missing serves now. Brizard. You know, I wonder if Brizard's ever going to cut his hair. Because that thing's bopping around. That thing moves around a lot. And I mean, same thing here, though. Like, he's looking to go short here, but look where he contacts. His arm is still fully extended, okay? If you're contacting it down here, first of all, it's not deceptive anymore. Like, the dude, they can see it pretty easily. But also, you have to go upward if you're hitting it down here. Whereas, if you're hitting it up here, It can just be quicker. It can be easier. And it's, yeah. Out of bounds. Roll shot out of bounds. Effie. Bang. Why didn't I say anything about Maar? He's in. I don't know. He's Canadian. He's a Canadian outside. He's very good. I don't know why I didn't mention him. Oh, Timothy Maar. That's why. That's why. Because it said Timothy. How silly. I really love how he gets himself outside the court here. I mean, beautiful set, obviously, but and then his momentum's all carrying him there. He's facing there, rips across. Middle's not getting that puppy. Simone with a nice serve there. I just want to see that one more time. Yeah, it's a good serve. Ace. And it's funny to see his arm swing on his serves because obviously you see him changing how he's contacting the ball and addressing the ball when he's hitting the middle. But also when he's serving, he does it sometimes too. Like it's like he has different arm swings when he's serving too. Which, I mean, usually might mean he's not getting his feet to the ball, but who knows. Yeah, Brizard has to go in and play middle there. Probably not their best option, but stuff happens. I like that they make sure that Michielletto is a good option here. Puts that ball high, allows there to be 3 options, and then boom, right at the pipe. Maar, good pass. Go in the middle there. Look at the quick, like this is very quick. His action's quick. He's not facing him. He's facing just, perpendicular to the 10-foot line. And then he just goes quick hands to the middle. And he's able to just bang. Get it. And again, he gets him in front of him, tries to get in front of his right shoulder, so it's just easy right in front of him. Boom. Because if you get him behind him, all he has to do, or all he can do, is tip. Like you're just taking away his options. And also, usually in scenarios like that, the middle won't commit on that middle. Like the middle blocker won't commit. So that means that they're going to be up there a little earlier than the middle, and they might have a little bit of time. So if it's tight, then it's usually fine. If it's a little bit too tight, in quotations, then it's usually okay. Because that dude's late, so it's probably just hitting fingers instead of wrist, Over the top. Missed him low a little bit there. Let's see that one more time. Yeah, just a little bit too low. Like on pipes, you still want to let that guy reach, You still want to let him go and be at his peak. Well, maybe I'm wrong about that one thing that I just mentioned, but I mean, that dude's just tall. Like, against taller blockers, I guess trying to beat him with speed won't work. He did swing straight to the 6, though, so yeah. Again, you still, like, even if you are trying to beat someone with speed, like you're trying to be quicker than them, you still have to go with range. Like, you still should be taking it with angles, okay? Through the hands there. That'll happen, though. Actually, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, and again, like if you're going quickly, like he's swinging before Simone's all at his peak and stuff. That means he's hitting his hands instead of getting blocked. So like just swinging high there, even though he's going quick, even though he's faster than Simone there on that. Like he jumped before him, obviously. This is a commit. This is a beautiful commit. And I love how he just reaches towards the ball, covers it, boom. He's up early. Let's see what the context. Yeah, he's up fairly early, right after Simone gets up, covers that ball up. Boom, love it. Shoot, what was I talking about? It was something decent. I don't remember. It's a tough tip. Yeah. If you're going for that little dump in the bucket or whatever, just try not to hit people's forearms, You know, I remember mentioning something about going, like, aiming for someone's head on that. Because, I mean, honestly, there's space right there. So, I mean, who knows? I don't know. Probably not the best idea, but it might work out sometimes. Ooh. Okay, ball's still alive. I mean, in that 6 spot, if you're not sure about one, go for it. Because you never know. There might be a small touch. Also, even if there isn't a touch, sometimes those refs just call a touch, you know? So if it's close, you might as well play it. If it looks like it's close to the guy's hands, might as well play it, you know? Ooh. Yeah, and like, I don't know, the speed at which they run this pipe compared to the middle, like, I don't know if I like this, because look at how big this guy, especially against a team like Trentino, who's long like this. Like, they are able to, I guess, it worked, yeah, it worked, but like, the dude jumps with the middle. He jumps with Simone. But then he's still up there by the time this guy's getting it over the net, you know? So it's, I don't know. Against a team like Trentino, I don't think that overlapping of routes is gonna, like, that similarity is gonna work, you know, of tempo at least. It's just low. It's just low, and like, you need that guy. You want that tempo where, like, if the dude commits on the middle, right as that dude's about to hit the ball over the net, that dude hits the ground, is landing, you know. So, which obviously that's going to be different for each blocker, different for each person whose vertical's higher, lower, whatever. But like with a team like Trentino, they're long, so like they're already reaching up there anyways. You want to get people at their peak. Lots of missed serves here, end of the first set. Bang, look at Simone. Gets up there quick, attacks quick. Still takes the angle though. Again, still takes the angle, because if he swung to the 6 there, he's getting soft blocked instead. It's not an error, but it's not a kill. Okay, so he still takes the angle. Quick into the angles. Ooh, off the hands, no. He missed it. You know, Michielletto does go for the hands a lot though, which it makes sense. He's contacting the ball at a super high point, so I love that by him. He should do this so often, because he's so long, he's so lanky. So like his wingspan is just crazy compared to everyone else. So like he's obviously just going to be able to outreach everyone, you know. So he's got to learn how to do it on the right side though, like in row 1 when he's doing it. That's what he's got to learn. Again, like I say this all the time, but press early. Press right as you're going across the net, because Simone obviously didn't jump super high here. Obviously this is a scramble play, whatever. But even on these scramble plays, he presses early. He doesn't jump that high. He only gets his hands over the net, really. And boom. And he still gets the block because he presses immediately, so it can't just like trickle in between him and the net. That ball's gone. Spertoli. Decent serve by Spertoli there. Right clicky. And like, look at how loaded this guy is here. Yeah, it just hits the right clicky's hands though. Yeah, I like Maar as a player. You know, I think he's a good player. And I like how he just swung high there. Stays high, swings hard, and it goes off his hands. It'll work out for you, you know. Good pass, perfect pass. Bang. And like, he kind of gets away with this here. He kind of gets away with this. Like, he swings to the 6, although it's quick. He almost gets blocked. He almost gets soft blocked. So if he takes it to an angle there instead, then he's golden. He's golden. Yeah, and I mean, you can kind of start looking at people's body language and reading why, like, where you think you should go and stuff. But look at that, man. That's beautiful. Just a little tippy tap, just a little tiny contact, just the fingers, right to the middle. Beautiful. And like, again, I've said this before, but if you think, like, based on where he is, he's right in the middle of the court, okay? So that means that this guy is going to, like, that's who would be hitting the overpass. If that overpass was up there, the middle would be hitting it. Okay, so that means that he's going to be jumping with him. So guess who he sets? That guy. And boom, it's bounced steady out there, okay? Hope that makes sense. So yeah, setters, remember, if you're going to get somebody to jump, set the dude that would be hitting against the guy that's jumping. I hope that makes sense. Bang. No. Oh, come on, get up there. Yup. Bang. Like, it's the same principle here, too. Like, this guy's, Michielletto's jumping a bit. Oh, it's not Michielletto. Sorry, Lavia's jumping a little bit. Romano just swings out of bounds. Beautiful by Maar. Beautiful by Maar. He got a few people to jump, got middle and right side. You know what, let me go back to this because look at how he jumps. He jumps as hard as he possibly can, jumps as high as he can, and then pulls his arm. Like this movement of his elbow, you see how his right elbow like drops and like goes back, and then he stops, boom, and then sets it. Because he doesn't just jump with his hands up here like he's gonna set. He has to pull his arm like this and then set, you know? So yeah, because if you don't do that, it's not gonna be as deceptive. Obviously you still might get people to jump, but you're gonna get more people to jump more consistently if you're pulling your arm like that a lot of the time. Because that's just like the sign of, oh, he's hitting, you know? So bang. Jeez, man, this is a tough one. That's, yeah. In system, that stuff might be available sometimes. Right, clicky, man. And look at how loaded he is into this left foot here. And then, boom, explosive, bang, OT. He's a big dude. He's a big dog. It's a very big dude. Ooh. A little quick set here. Is this? Okay, so they're in the row one where it's, wow, good for him. I like how Brizard, his hands go close to Simone there, and then he just drops his hands under that ball so he can go backward. Fakes him out. Romano just gets dug. Bang. FA. That's a really nice swing, dude. He's just ripping. Good for him. Out of bounds, inbounds, I'm not sure. Nope, it's out of bounds. Okay. Spiritually. Ace. And this is why it's good. Like, he served from there last time. Now he's serving from here. He gets an ace. You know, you got to mix up that serve. Now he gets 2 aces. Come on. Got to, you know, mix up your serve. Whether it's the type of serve, whether it's the placement where you're serving from, whether it's the placement of where you're serving to, whether it's the contact on the ball, like float to spin, you know, whatever it may be. Mix it up. Short, deep. Seams, cut. If you can change your cut, that's beautiful. Dude, mix it up a bit. Yeah, dude, it's tough. It's brutal with a team this lanky because like he can just reach that far around your angle. Like he can just cover it all up. It's tough. Yeah, so against a team like that, you gotta be super disciplined. As long as, I mean, sometimes you'll play teams who are super lanky and tall, but they never make moves outside their body with their arms on their blocks. So then you can just hit with range like crazy, you know. But, you know, obviously Michielletto is going to make some moves. He's going to make some moves outside of his body, do some bangs, you know. But it just depends on the player. Got to study film, man. Got to watch film on who you're playing. Got to understand it. Yeah, good choice. Oh, yeah. You know, dude, let the setters hit out of system, man. Out of system from the back row is difficult, okay? They just take away so much space, you know, so let the setters get up there and do something with it. Even if it's tight, they can just joust. So, yeah. He gets away with this one. Lavia just goes tape high and chips off the arm. I wouldn't say it's the best swing in the world, but, dude, sometimes the worst swing in the world is going to get a kill. Whoa! That was funky. It's a perfect pass, though. It's just weird as heck. Ooh, nice angle there. And look at how he just finishes his arm there. He knows that he's going to lose some power here while he's doing this, okay? He knows he's going to lose some power by taking it super sharp angle here. But, dude, it's fine. it's still too fast for this guy to get it. It's still too deceptive for that defender to read it and get it. And it's still too quick for that blocker to say, "Oh, he's going over here. I'm going to block him." You know? Shoot. Oh yeah, I like this guy. I like this guy, man. I like him. Kazimiernik, I like him. I like him a lot. He's a good guy. He's a good player. I like how he's just turning his body over there, just popping it over there. Boom. He's approaching physically. Ooh, never mind. He missed a serve. Tisk, tisk, my friend. Tisk, tisk. And again, Michielletto would not be an outside if he couldn't pass. So, just by the way, even Michielletto, even if you are a 7-foot outside or a 7-foot player who can hit a really good out-of-system ball and get kills every single time, if you can't pass, you're not going to be an outside. You're going to be a right side instead. So, if you want to be an outside, you got to learn how to pass. I don't care how physical you are. I don't care how high you jump. I don't care how hard you swing. I don't care who you are. If you can't pass, I'm not putting you on the outside. Not a chance, dude. Not a chance. Good swing. Way to sit in from right clicky. Yeah, and they know not to. They like overpasses against Michielletto. They know just drop off. That's not worth it. Is this off of 2? No, okay, it's off 3. I don't see this. Yeah, good take. Again, he's taking it to an angle. Obviously, I would have liked him taking it more of an angle, like kind of get a little safer. But dude, come on, what the heck? Even like, look at this. Like, dude, he's contacting it at his head, but yet he's still able to. Like, what? You ask, oh, why is Simone the best middle in the world? That's why, dude. That's why. Because I don't care where this. Like, he doesn't care where the set is. As long as it's to him, he's getting a kill. Bro, it makes it so easy for that setter. It makes it so it boosts the setter's confidence to that guy, so he's gonna set him more, and he's gonna probably set him better because he's looser and just free with it. Dude, he's gonna get a ton of kills because of that. Come on. Oh my goodness, man. I might have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a Instagram video about that because Simone's just like that, dude. And like outsides too. If you can adjust and do something like that, like tempo ball, adjust with your arm swing. Gosh, this is a beautiful swing though. Bang. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know. I like if you if you want that setter to set you more, you got to be able to adjust. You got to make it. You got to give that setter confidence in you by taking care of every single set they give you. You know, even if it's a bad set or a weird set, whatever. Do the best thing that you can with it. Better the ball. Okay. Gabby Garcia Fernandez, right? Fernandez? Yeah, I think it's Gabby Garcia Fernandez, right? I don't know. I could be wrong. I think it's maybe. I'm just gonna say Gabby Garcia now. Look at that. Like, this is the angle I want. I mean, nobody's digging that. Nobody's blocking that. Okay. Obviously, maybe if Effie's up there, but still, I don't even know. Even if Effie like closes that block, I don't even know. But like, look at how far it goes away from him. So I like that. I like that. I like it going far away from the block so they can't drop their hands into it and get you. You know. Bang. Bang. Yeah, and like this right here, this is what I'm talking about. I mean, as long as Stephen Maar stays. Sorry, wait. Is it Timothy Maar? Whatever, it doesn't matter. As long as Maar stays high and like swings deep into the court, then he'll be fine against a block like this. But like, I don't know. If you're going for no blocks, then you want that tempo to be a little bit slower. You know, I don't know, because those guys jumped and they were almost up there. You know, so I don't know. That's just me. I would love to talk to a really high level setter about it and just be like, hey, I mean, like, what's your take on it? You know, and let's talk about it. Let's talk about the balance of it. I mean, the Canadian, I'm not sure, because I feel like the Canadian national team, they probably have the best big connection that I saw in the Olympics. Let me think. That seems right to me. I mean, Japan has a pretty good connection too, but Yeah, that seems right. I'm just gonna say it. Might as well. But yes, I might have to look and see what the tempo on that is, because like the tempo on Piacenza's Bic and pipe or whatever was way quicker. Like look at where his arm is now, and yet he's still finding a way. And it's just like I feel like also with him, he just swings so quick. It's just a quick arm swing, and I mean because he's such a big dude, he still has power behind it. Because his hands are probably huge, his arms are thick, so he's transferring a ton of power into that ball still. Nice, good choice by Maar. I really like in a situation like this where this guy's getting moved backwards. He decides to approach inside because if that ball drops inside, he's blasting across. Okay, but then if that ball does actually travel further than he expects, then he jumps straight up. Lefty tips outside of where the block is. Look at where he is. He I don't even know if he could reach that. If right clicky, as long as he is, even if he reached all the way over, I don't even think he could get out there. So yeah, so that's beautiful. Like when that ball gets moved backwards, when it gets moved away from you, that's a beautiful time to do it. So because either that ball dies inside because the setter just doesn't push it out there enough, and then perfect, I blast it cross because that blocker can't take that away from me. But then if that setter does finish their hands enough and it's a perfect set, oh, lefty outside the block, good job. Yeah. Don't be going for bounces, man. Gotta go for angles. Yeah, if he just swings into the 6 there, it doesn't work out for him. Sorry, my friend. Sorry. Hey, interesting there. Oh, he doesn't get him. Oh. All right, floater. Oh no. That was not good. What's his name? Galassi. Yeah, he's an Italian dude. Lots of Italians. Piacenza's got a lot. This is a very Italian court. I mean, Trentino themselves, they're a very Italian team, though. And I mean, Simone also just reads the setter really well too. You don't see him guessing. You see him just reading the setter really well. And like that's the difference between a lot of players that I see is like, so Piacenza, their offense, even with these routes, Brizard is using this middle to fake people out constantly, whether it's with the pipe, whether it's with the outside here. Look at how similar the path looks. It fakes this guy out. Boom, he's got a free net pretty much. I mean this, and like it's only a small difference where this blocker is like on his way down, just on his way down. This guy obviously was very much on the way down because he jumped early, but like it still just gives him, like, this is a perfect amount of overlap because look at where he contacts the ball, let's say, I think it's probably going over the net there. He's just touching down. Like, that's a perfect matching of tempos, I'd say. Like, I would wonder if you could find that same tempo, but still a decent amount of deceptiveness with the pipe as well. Brizard hits him on the chest here, and then it looks like Michielletto just stares him down the whole time. I don't even know, dude. I think it's just smiling. I think they're just having a good time with it. See, that's fun, dude. I love that. I think that stuff's fun, man. A little stare down. Michielletto gets blasted in the chest. He's having fun with it still. It's awesome. Love to see that. Like, and dude, there is probably less than a 5% chance that Brizard sets Simone here. Look at what Simone does. He jumps as high as he can, gets ready to do it. Okay, he still makes himself available. And then you'll see later on in this game, I guarantee you, there's a ball where it's like, they're not setting the middle on this, and he throws it into Simone because Simone is constantly available. Yeah, like this matching of this overlap of tempos is so interesting because they jump with the middle. Obviously, that dude, I think it looked like he waited, but Like they're just early and then they're dropping on the way down. I don't know. I mean, Piacenza, their offense does look pretty clean. They're getting people to jump a lot right now, but they just like Romano doesn't have that luxury over there because he's not really getting any routes that are overlapping and faking his guys out. Which, yeah, I mean that's just kind of the job. That's just kind of the life of the right side, I guess. Because I mean, even with a back one, it's not like that really is gonna fake that many people out. I just don't think that's gonna happen that much. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe they'll run one, and I can see where that tempo is compared to it. But we'll see. Jeez, he's short serving to everybody right now. Spertoli is, and then Maar just pops it off the hands there. Love it, man. Swing high off those hands. Romano rips it down the line. That'll work. That'll do it. Piacenza's trying to get back into this game here. Who wins this game? I forget. Oh, Maar fakes him out a little bit. Gets him. Let's see. Bang, Romano getting him back in here. Ripping some serves, hitting Lavia, hitting Michielletto, hitting the line. Everybody's getting some touches here. And like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, this is the only, like, I like him kind of going into an angle there. I want to see what he sees though. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what he sees. I don't know why he dove there. I don't know. If you're solo, I'd definitely say go into an angle. It depends. Just read, man. Just read with your block against the pipe. If you're solo, do whatever the heck you want. If you got a few people up there, press forward. But it also just still depends on where the dude's hitting, where the ball looks like it's going, like where the set is compared to him. Like, you got to read the play still. You can't just. There's no rules that are set in stone for volleyball, dude. It's a reading type of game. You just got to read the game. It's a very improvised sport, if that makes sense. Because you can have a plan. Hey, let's perfect pass this right here, and then some dude rips an 80-mile-an-hour serve, and you're like, okay, I just got to keep this alive. Because if you try and dime the 80-mile-an-hour serve, a lot of the time you're just going to get aced because it's an 80-mile-an-hour serve. It's tough. Okay? So, you got to improvise. Got to be able to improvise. Yeah. And this is when, like, this is the reason why I want them to kind of slow down, like, go a little bit higher on this pipe because, like, Maar has nothing to do here. Especially when that middle is no longer an option. See how Simone still jumps, still makes himself available just in case. But yeah, like Maar just has no choices, no options there because he's tipping it at like way lower than his peak. We got 21-15 for Trentino here. Bang! Up early. I want to see where he is on center contact. Yeah, on his toes. I love that tempo. Bang. And just quick with the contact. Rips that puppy. Oh my gosh, man. That's such a bounce. Simone is such a beast, dude. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT middle. He is the GOAT middle. I mean, we got some, what's that Brazilian guy's name? Is it Lucas? Who was it? Who was the Brazilian guy? The lanky Brazilian. He's also pretty saucy. But I don't know. If I had to pick any middle all time, definitely going Simone. Come on. Also, Simone's like old now too, and he's still just dominant. That's a good swing. It's a really nice swing. Again, deep corner. Deep corner because guess what? He's going OT. It's really hard to block that. You can't really take away the OT. You can't really take away the deep corner. defenders, it's going right in between the defenders. They're just like, I hope it's out. And boom, it lands inbounds. Ka-chow. Maar. Okay, pass. Brizard ripping that puppy out back there. Just big old reverse flow. And this is why it's nice to have like really strong hands. You know, like he's able to just use his hands and not convulse his body to get that ball back there. Wow. Like that's, you know, just flicking those hands, getting it back to that window. Trentino up 24-20 right now. Maar looking to get them back into this game. Let's see what happens. Hey. Oh my gosh. Nice soft touch. And again, like this is all you need on some of the blocks. Like just a soft against a player like Michielletto too. Like you just need a few soft blocks like this, and then maybe you can find a swing and figure something out. And let's see how this. And then boom, and then you get this scramble play, and Maar gets a kill off a free ball. So, dude, you just need some soft touches, man. In system at least. Like out of system, you want big old blocks. When that ball's tight, you want big old blocks. But when they're running a good system, when they got a good situation over there for them, get a soft block, be happy with it. And defense learn how to do something against that, you know? Bang! Boom. What did I tell you? Who's jumping? Simone is. Who you setting? The guy that Simone's blocking. Boom. Get him. Ka-chow. Kablamski. And look at he does a little. Oh, I don't know what he does. I think maybe he kisses his hand there. I'm not sure. And he's going back to serve. Really nice serve too. Yeah. And he's gone everywhere too. Spertoli's gone everywhere with that serve. Like this is what I'm talking about. Is that ball is Spertoli gets pushed back, and he isn't able to get that ball all the way out there. And so Michielletto just brings his feet inside, looks for that sharp cross. Yeah, and I like how right click he turns his body here. He turns his body as that ball's getting in front of him, and then just goes cross body. Just gets his arm around this ball to go cross body cross. Because as he's turning his body this way, Maar sees that and looks like he's going line, so he dives line and then just cross body. Sometimes you want to just go straight forward to that cross. Sometimes you want to go like that, boom. Sometimes you want to go like that, boom. Sometimes you want to swing straight. You know, like you gotta be able to switch it around. You can't be basic, man. You can't be basic if you want to be great. You gotta have a full range of different things, man. Like this is a really nice tempo because look, I mean, as that ball's going back, as that ball's going over the net. Like, look where he is. Look where that middle blocker is. He bites on the middle, and then right at that ball, as that ball travels across the net, he's almost completely away from that ball. He's completely down. And also, Lavia is able to get at his peak almost. Like, he's kind of scrunching down a little bit, but, like, a little bit higher, and he might be able to just bounce that puppy. Out of bounds. Inbounds. Out of bounds. Oof. It's close. It was close. Good pass by Maar. And again, like, Mar's just passing real well. Even if he's not an option off of that, he's just, yeah. He's diming the ball, and then you got 3 other options at least. Well, 4 if you got the front row setter. So, Again, soft touches, man. In system, soft touches. That's all you need. That's all you need. If you don't swing to the 6, you're preventing yourself from getting soft touched. But, yeah, I mean, soft touches are nice, man. And, I mean, the tempo can come in handy with how fast it goes to the defense, too. Like, how fast it requires that defense to process everything, you know. But, I don't know. I just want a semi-tempo. Like, I want there to be a mix. I don't want there to be too much pressure on the hitter with the tempo. Bang! And dude, in situations like this is when you should be doing it. Okay, you shouldn't be just standing here, and then trying to swing. In transition situations like this, where it's okay, tip out of system, get a recycle, and like on his hit, look at where he is. He's covering back here. Okay, ball goes up, perfect, right in front of him. Ka-chow. He gets a full approach now. He gets a full approach now instead of just standing there jumping. Especially if you're undersized, you can't just stand there and do it. If you're, I don't know, 6'10", sure, but I don't know. There's not that many. First of all, there's not that many 6'10" human beings out there, but also there's not that many 6'10" setters. So, yeah, I don't know. And also, even if you are a huge setter, you're still going to be reaching higher on that swing, and it's going to be harder to stop if you're getting a full approach instead of just standing there. So, just so you know, the more you know. Let's see. Oh wow, yeah, and this is why when you think that they're dropping that block, just rip it downward, baby. Try and bounce that puppy. Well, I mean, if you're super far off in it, you gotta swing deep and keep it in the court. But yeah, if you think if you hear them dropping, or like they're saying drop, down, whatever it may be, you can rip it. You can rip it without much concern. Because I mean, dude, there's no block. You might as well just pop that puppy. Good take. Good pass. You know, I like him taking that, because I wouldn't even consider it like that's. And with a seam like this, where it's a ready server from about the 6, it honestly does have to be like 60% seam, 40% seam. You know, so technically it's this guy's seam, but it also depends on the server, because like this is a good amount of cut to where it's going here and then it drops back into Labia's lap. And really good take by Spertoli. Look at how he just gets his feet under that ball, goes straight up, boom. Gets his hands on it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, very nice. And they go a pretty decent tempo when they get pushed off the net there. And Maar just makes a good decision. Maar's having a good game. I like it. I like what I see from him. That's for sure. Right in the middle's lap. Ooh. I feel like Simone could have gotten that dig there. That stinks. Oh my gosh. And Maar's looking really good at the semi-in system right now. Dang. The game is played in semi-in system these days, man. You know, like, I don't know, if we just went percentages would probably say most of the time people are semi-in system. So outsides, you got to be able to get kills as semi-in system. Right sides, you got to be able to get kills semi-in system. Setters, you got to be able to put up good balls semi-in system. Again, semi-in system. Come on. And sometimes you're going to be able to find the middle on a semi-in system ball, but dude, that's where most of it is. Oh, excuse me. Nice. And he's not happy about it. Labia was not happy about that. Who wins this game? I forget. Trentino or Piacenza? I forget. I'm a forgetful man. Is that illegal? Okay, Maar's back row. He's still standing. He might have left the ground. He might have left the ground there. I think he's good. I don't know. I guess maybe not. I don't know. And they get a block there. Let's see. No, they didn't call it. That's crazy. Good for Maar. See, that's why I'm cool with just like, I don't know, playing to the edge. You know, go to the edge of the rules. Push the limit, because you're forcing that ref to do something that he doesn't want to do. He doesn't want to have to make a call. Okay. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. He doesn't have a full approach. And then, boom, he gets soft blocked. And they're able to run their offense now. Okay, there's a huge difference between those two balls. Boom, and now they lose the point. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I am talking about. But, yeah, like, dude, force the ref to make a decision, because he doesn't want to. He wants you guys to make it easy for him, and he doesn't want to be part of it, if he's a good ref, at least. You know, if he's a bad ref, then he's trying to do too much. But yeah, like, dude, I mean, just push the limit a bit. Push the limit in a ton of different ways, with carries, with going over the net, with a little bit of chippiness, you know, like force the ref to do something, like push the limit, see where it is. And also just testing the waters like that, you can see where the line is, and then you can know how far you can go, and you can know what's available by pushing the limit, you know. And that goes for skills as well as kind of crap talk, you know. Okay, let's see what he does here. Over the top. And it's nice. I like how, so I feel like they slowed this tempo down a little bit now. Like as this ball gets moved off the net a little bit, it's a little bit slower. I like that. I like that a lot. Let me see that one more time. Yeah, and he's able to get to his peak there. I like that. So it's almost like a semi. Huh. I like that a lot. Okay. Okay. I see what they're doing. I like it. Romano's ripping, man. Romano is ripping. Going on runs. Good for him, man. Good for him taking over this game. Multiple aces in a row. Late in a game like this. Good for him, man. Baller. They're not able to chase that down. But, like, this is still... I'm cool with that touch, dude. If I'm Maar, I'm cool with that touch. You might be able to make a slight move this way or that way to maybe get the block, but that's a good move. It's a good block. It's a good touch. Sneaks it through. Yeah, like when he gets moved backward like this, or like off the net like that, like look at where he contacts this ball. He's just kind of pinned a little bit. It's just not as easy to get a kill. Like if he lets him reach there, he might be fine. He might be able to just pop that puppy, and there's no risk. 23-24. I know who wins this ball, but yeah, okay. Okay. Fifth set. We're getting into it. Oh, okay. Let's run it. I forget who wins, but when it gets to 16-16, then I know who it is. I know it's 18-16, but again, same thing, dude. Look at Simone. Look at where he contacts this ball. He's hitting it here, but guess what? He's getting kills. Bro, stop making excuses. Oh, I need the ball higher. I need the ball higher. It needs to be perfect, or else I can't get a kill. Bro, if you need that ball to be perfect to get a kill, I don't care what position you are, then you're not a good ball player. You don't know ball. Bang. Kaplop. Kaplippity plop. Kaplop. Yeah. Be so dominant that it doesn't matter where that ball is, you're getting kills out here. Oh, this is smart by Maar, dude. He's wise. He's old and wise. He knows that right click he's going to drop his hands. Because guess what? He's been hitting his hands all day. And then kaplop. He blasts spiritually. And this is why I don't like people dropping their hands. Because it gets a little bit dangerous. Like, spiritually could get concussed there. Dang, man. Yeah. That's honestly scary for spiritually. Just getting a ball blasted at him while he's running forward. Let's see what happens this set. I feel like Michielletto is just going to get fed. They're just going to feed him the ball this set. Let's go 4-3. Good rip. I like it. Mixing up the serve. Going to different seams and such. Rabia to right clicky. Big old block. Whoa, what's happening? Oh. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Bang, overpass. Oh my. Ball's still alive? Never mind, it's not. Good try. How many touches was that? Okay. 1. I don't think that counts as a block move, does it? 2. 3. Yeah, I don't know if that counts as a block touch, I don't know. But I mean, that's the thing too, is like push the limit, because who knows, maybe it's a judgment call and that ref can make a bad decision and give you a call, you know, so you might as well go up and just touch it 4 times, I guess. If he thinks it's going over, then yeah, leave it alone, but jump and see what happens, huh? Oh my. Soft touch, man. Really good soft touch. And yeah, like, this is not a perfect ball, but guess what? He turns it into a good situation for his team. Okay? And then he gets oh, never mind, he doesn't get a kill. Good dig by Gabby Garcia there. Wow, good for him just popping that puppy up. All right, we got Lobby out there. Wow, good swing. Gabby Garcia serves back out of bounds. Let's see. Good serve, and this is why I think this should be like a 60-40 type of scene, because this ball doesn't have enough cut to cut back to Michielletto here. Okay, it goes pretty much straight with a little bit of cut. And so this guy, Lavia, should be taking that ball. But it's a tough serve. It really is. It's a very, very tough serve. It's a really good serve. But like that's partially why that serve is tough to handle, because it's just, dude, the seams are so blurry. Oh, Maar is just taking over right now, dude. Maar is just dominating. He's alone. He goes, takes that cross, makes a good read. Plop it. Pounds it downward with the block. I don't know if pounding it down counts as something that a block does, but... Dude, Maar, dude. Wow. He is just killing it this game. I'm loving what I'm seeing from him. Come on, big guy. I mean, I like how he is anyways, and he's having a phenomenal game. I'm going to have to check the stats after this, too. But, like, also on a play like this where it might be out of bounds or whatever, celebrate like it's out of bounds. They challenge it or what? Challenged it. I guess it just barely touched that line. Out of system. Let's see what Maar does. Maar gets a high swing off speed to these hands. Really good. Again, just the decision making by Maar right now is really impressing me, because it's just he's changing what he's doing. He's he's doing the best option every single time. Yeah, this one's tough though. This one's tough. He gets caught inside a little bit, and he's late over there, not able to take the line. No, it was in. It was definitely in, guy. Spertly. I'm sorry. Spertly. Serve here. Drops it a little bit short there. Yeah. And then he's starting to crumble. Now he's falling apart. Uh-oh. Old man. How old is Maar? I don't remember. Oh. Yeah, and like this is why it's tough with such a lanky dude like that, is like he's able to cover so much space, but barely. He's making a few errors late. Yeah. Oh, before this, I'm going to just subtract 2 errors from it so I can see what he had, you know. Wow. He's having a very good game, though, obviously. He's probably got a good few points. Good swing. Really nice swing. I want to see that one more time. Really nice swing. And, like, sometimes even if he just gets Gabby Garcia to kind of do this and like lean this way, if he's able to set Romano here, again, it just kind of gives him an advantage. But he sets the middle there, and it obviously does the same deal. Gets the kill. All right, we got 13-13. I do not remember who wins this game. You guys probably do, but I don't. Wow, Spiritually chasing it down. I saw something the other day. It said, you'll never know until you go. You know, like we're talking about defense. You'll never know if you can get it until you go for it and see. You know, so on defense, when you're chasing people down, whatever it might be, go for it and see if you can get it. Go all out and see what happens. Now it seems like everybody's getting a little stiff now that it's late game. It's a really nice swing. Right clicky, going to the deep corner there. It's not a bad defensive move by Maar. He almost gets that, but I got 15-15 in a game, 2-15. Win by 2. Ka-chow. This is what I'm talking about, though, dude. Is like just that soft block. You're just risking a soft block. Oh, I don't know. Does he get this? Let's see. You'll never know until you just go, baby. Oh, no, that definitely dropped. That's definitely down. But they're playing. Look at how that comes out of his hands. That's so weird. Let's see that one more time. Let's see it in slow-mo. What the heck, dude? That's crazy. This is crazy, man. Michielletto from the A ball from the 5 spot. I like it. Just being able to flow. Get up, nobody. Bang. Getting able to just. So this is, I mean, there's a few plays here that are just beautiful. But, like, let's rewind it. Because this is a really good rally. All right. Big serve by Gabby Garcia. It's an okay pass. Sets the pipe. They get a soft block. Spiritually barely saves this ball. It's a scramble play. Gabby Garcia finds a swing somehow. Simone steps in. Michielletto, so they're having Spiritually block Romano instead of Effie, which is nice because, I mean, they've been kind of abusing that a little bit. And then Micheletto's able to just, hey, this isn't usual. I don't usually do this, but I'm going to come over here and swing from the 5 spot. It's a good swing. Good dig. Simone steps in and weird stuff. Even though it's not a perfect set, he just takes a swing. He's up there. It's good. Really good rally. All right, now 16-16 missed serve. Okay. Whoever wins this point is going to win the game. I know that because it's 18-16 at the end. Oh, that's over. That's technically. Oh, actually, that's technically okay, right? Wait. Is this legal or not? Because I cannot remember. I don't think it's legal. Because it went to them. So I think that's technically legal, right? I don't know. But hey, it was a really good game. I mean, lots of real good stuff. I got to check out what Maar's stats were after this puppy. But dang, man. And Michielletto takes a real high swing against the GOAT. Gets that. Dang, man. And again, like, in a situation where it's like this, like, hey, force them to make a decision, you know? So back row setter, swing away. But yeah, it was a good game. Thanks for watching, guys.